Welcome to the indices, and here we look at the S&P 500. We were looking on Friday of the market pulling back in three waves. This is the 50-60% sort of area through here, and that's still on track. We were concerned about the NFP figures, but we knew that they would be positive. But we're still seeing this pullback here. One of the other things too that we'd been sort of looking at were the bonds and the notes, the US. Just on the 1 hour chart here, and we noted them moving up, and they have a bit of a spike because of the NFP non-farm payroll figures, but this is still pushing to the upside. So as this pushes to the upside, it's going to place pressure on stocks, and it will have problems at the 125 here for sure. The move up here so far, it does look a little bit corrective in terms of these three waves here. So an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave moving up through to here. So it could terminate at the 125, but the bigger picture for this is to move up even further, which is going to place pressure on the S&P 500 coming back here. So look, we'll just follow this trend line back. We'll see this unfold through here. We've got there's some manufacturing figures for the US coming out tonight at 1 a.m. Asian time, but there's also the final figures for the manufacturing Chinese figures as well, the HSBC final manufacturing figures there, and look, they could be a bit softer because of the last figures were a little bit softer as well, still above 50 but softer. So I'm sure that's priced into the market somewhat, but even the China figures would come through and affect Europe and the US as well. So yeah, look, so anyway, this correction still needs to move down a little bit further. It's the same for the Dow Jones as well. We're expecting it to come down to this sort of level here. It's not there yet. And it may stop at the 16,500 as well. It's a nice support here. So we just need to allow that to play out as well. We don't have a bullish upside picture just yet. So the DAX and the FTSE would follow suit there as well. So the DAX pulling back, the support's at 94.50 here. So we're likely to see, trend line support and also a bounce off the 95 here as well. So it may not come that low through here. This move up through here is not quite counting as a 5 waves exactly just yet. It does from this point here, but not from this point here. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. It's just a retest of 95, but in the daily chart, these are all, there's 3 large tops that are coming through over here. So, we can expect some sort of, crunching and squeezing going on through here. But let's just see how the 95 pans out at the end of the day as support or resistance after it's been tested enough times. The FTSE, look, as I mentioned before, since we've, on arrival really here, we're looking at corrective patterns across here. I'm still expecting corrective patterns across here, and also expecting it to move lower here. Yes, it has been edging higher and proved me wrong. It's not like it's raced off anywhere and we haven't missed anything. It would only be at 68.30, the top of Group 1, that we would be long, or you should be long there if you're trading this market at that point. But otherwise, while it's not support on 68.30, the top of Group 1, well, then we need to, keep the door open for a corrective pattern back down into Group 2, which would be 80, 72 and 65 here, pretty much the same distance above here now to here. So that's what we're sort of looking for there. The daily is overbought at these current highs here, and also there are other highs not far away from this particular high here, so there will be pressure there as well. The ASX 200, the cash market is closed higher on Friday, but it closed on lower volume. So for it to follow through on the Monday today, we would want to see a stronger volume on the Friday. I mean, it still may follow through, but it just doesn't have the volume's not confirming the price action as such. The futures market is trading at 54.50, so it's lower than the cash market. This is at 62 here. I think the cash market's even higher. But so look, the support here is 54.50. So while the market is under 54.72 and outside of Group 2, and the futures market is low, we have to expect the cash to come back down through into this area here. This move up through here, it looks impulsive, but it can also be counted as corrective as an A and a B, and 5 waves up here for C wave in terms of the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5 coming up through here. So it's not a clear impulse wave. I've tried to have a look at it on a 1 minute chart and pull it apart, but it's just not giving me a strong enough view on it. So we just need to see how the 54.50 holds out as support, which is the 50.61.8 retracement level of this move down through here. If the 54.72 became support today, then sure, by all means, be long. The other thing here too is that the count that I've got down from this high here, I mean, we are sort of, well, one of the things here is that it does appear to be corrective coming down through here, but it's not it's not a really good corrective pattern. There's not a lot of overlapping wave structures as such, just these ones in the middle here. So the market can still go either way here. Until we're back onto 5.5, the closest largest number, then the market is at risk. So let's just see sort of how it goes. We're expecting the US markets to correct a little bit more before they push up, and that's the same for the European markets as well. So, it should be a bit of a quiet day from this point here as well. The local market's got some building approvals coming out at 12:30, and also 12:45 will be the Chinese HSBC final manufacturing figures as well, and that will be the catalyst for the market. But remember, last time they were softer, so these are just sort of wrapping up the final figures, so they could be softer as well. So let's see. All right, cheers.